Hey! Did you come here to train or chat? I've been collecting records of who can beat, so you choose the monster you want to fight, and then I'll tell you how you did. If you set a new record against a monster type, I'll give you a reward. I like your enthusiasm. Do you want to fight a big creature or a bunch of small ones? Don't worry, they make up for their size with numbers. Which creature would you like to fight against? Don't get distracted by their glowing bits and spins. You're just in there to smash them. Good luck. Did you come here to train or chat? You got your first record. I hope you don't think they'll all be this easy. Here's a reward, and your results. See ya. Ready for some training? Don't forget to come back soon.
Nothing like teaching a beast how to be civilised. I don't feel comfortable bringing in another pet with how many we have already. If you want more, you'll have to release one of your current pets. Keep in mind, I can only maintain 3 pets at a time. Take care. It makes me happy to be able to train beasts again. Training a pet for you create... Would you like me to train one for you? You fancy a large... Keep in mind, I can only maintain 3 pets at a time. Smaller beasts are easier to care for. What would you like? Brownies can be a bit difficult, but I love a challenge. Give me a day to find one and train it. Take care.
What new? So you killed her? I don't know what to feel. I've dreamt of this day ever since I was pulled from that stinking black raft. Since I watched them roll my mother in a shroud. And she was right. I don't feel better now that I've avenged her death. It just makes me miss her more. Thank you. Take this, it was Mother's. I have my memories. Goodbye.
I'm starting to see things. Ah, I've seen you before, at Children Keep. I recognize a fellow war-sworn anywhere. That keep of yours sounds pretty nice. You know, I do know a thing or two about blacksmithing. What do you say to let me move in? Well then, I guess I'll make my way on over there. Thank you, my liege, is it? I'm just your typical low-born lass from Rathir, stuck at the bottom of society. Decided to make something of myself by joining the Warsworn. I knew you were going to ask. If you must know, I was relieving myself when our ship sank. This dress was all I could find when I came ashore. I took a job to protect some merchant's shipment to Melsonshire. We were about halfway when a Divergan raider attacked us. We fled north, but they followed and sunk our ship. They thought I was dead, but somehow I found my way to this island. You probably know more about it than I do. I only just enlisted. Did a mission with old Ostodora. We destroyed a whole camp of Red Legion bandits. He's dead, you say? Oh, what a shame. They don't make them like that anymore. Talk to you later. Hello?
I've been waiting for you. Just look at what I found. Another shred, but this one is larger and its lettering suggests a more recent Diverga script. How did I know that? Well, I believe I may have been a scholar before all this unpleasantness. Well, that's one theory. The Diverga tend to hide their valuables underground, but often somewhere near the water. Of course, flotsam tends to ride the current. Watch out for pirates.
Hey!
I swear I saw a Jotun wreck off Scuttle Beach the other day. The closer Paddy gets to finishing, the more eager I am to try them out. If I may be so bold, you could use someone to be your eyes on the outside, to go where masters of the keep do not. I would gladly serve you in that role. Be wary.
The tunnels have been cleared, my liege. You are free to roam Gallows End to your heart's contentment. As far as exploring the island goes, I would recommend bringing on Zephwin Land from Cape Solace as your scout. I think you'll like what I have planned next. A vast library. Just imagine. A monument to the wisdom of the ages, standing there beside the main structure, beckoning the unenlightened. But first, I'll need you to get me 3 bundles of bear hide, 3 bundles of ember wood, and 4 bundles of sailcloth. And that you do. The library is still not finished. Ask me again later. We're making great progress and finding more books than I expected to fill the shelves. However, most of them need to be translated. If nothing else, this building will nicely balance out the armory on the other side. Zephwin seems quite happy with his tunnels, and we're certainly collecting more salvage and saving more castaways than ever. I've never known a more adventurous man than Zephwin. He is, without a doubt, the finest scout and ship spotter in Cape Solace, or anywhere, really. We're fortunate to have such a man. Bye.
How can I help you today? Take care, my liege.
Hello. Your pet is all ready and wandering about the keep. They have that effect on their owners. If you feed your pet more, the boost will get even bigger. Take care. It makes me happy to be able to train beasts again. I don't feel comfortable. If you want more, you'll have to release one of your current pets. Keep in mind, I can only maintain 3 pets. Take care. Nothing like teaching a beast how to be civilized. Training a pet for you. Would you like me to train one for you? You fancy a large pet? Keep in mind, I can only maintain the bigger the better, right? Which kind would you like? I won't be able to domesticate one until you get more meat. To lure a beast, I will need it to bring me the food I need so I can lure and train the beast you want. G'day. Hello.
Good to see you. Let me know when you want me to go searching for shipwrecks. I'm glad to serve as Gravehal Keep Scout. I already watch for new shipwrecks on the island anyway. At times I find treasure, sometimes survivors, and occasionally trouble. Would you like me to start salvaging? I've been keeping my eye on a few wrecks off the coast for the last few days. Let me know if any of these sound worth salvaging. Diverger are clever sage crafters. Maybe we'll find some gems on board. I'll go check the wreck myself. Be back in a day. Be wary.
May Lyria bless you, my liege, for saving us from that crude village. I was beginning to despair after being greeted by that heretic who rules it. When Patrick found me and told me of your keep, I moved here immediately. I guarantee you that after you receive my healing touch, you will forget all about your troubles. I am unused to surroundings such as these. Perhaps you could hire a maid. I have not had to change linens myself since I was a child. I was sleeping in my cabin when the ship lurched suddenly. The sailors were all exclaiming that something had hit us and that it was a calamity. The ship drifted for days before it finally broke in two. I do not know how I was able to swim so far. Fall for this Akara business.
How can I help you today? Watch out for scavs.
If you need any blacksmithing, I'm all yours. Talk to you later.
A war party comes.
Oh, hi. If you find any books on the island, please permit me to borrow them. Everyone's been so nice. Still, they keep insisting that I forget about my old life and pitch in. Even from a young age, I loved languages. I grew up in a town with Alpha, humans, and even a gnome. Made it easy to pick up their native tongues. A library? Here? Well, frankly, I don't see the point. As much as I love books and miss them, I can't imagine them being very useful. Strange little fellow. Myfa was good enough to tell him about me. For that, I am grateful. Take care.
A fine day to you. I've done my best to adjust to Cape Solace, but it's a feeble pantomime of my life before. Once I spoke for mighty Rathir, its youngest envoy ever by decades. Now I dole out chores for a little man living on a beach. When great powers speak to each other, it has often been with my own voice. I have a way of getting people to ask for what they really want and accept what I am offering. My gifts failed me, however, when the first sparks of the Crystal War ignited. Perhaps nothing could have stopped it, but I still feel culpable. Perhaps, in my service to Gravehal, I can atone for my failings and bring the peace that eluded me. No one here has been kinder to me than Paddy. I admire his stubborn refusal to accept any setback. Honestly, I count him as my best friend. The pleasure was mine.
Why, hello? Oh, hello. Have you come to be cross with me too? I'm trying to pitch in. My muse summoned me at a very young age to keep my hands supple for painting. I asked Alder to find me some non-physical labor to do. He started talking about pitching in and helping, and I may have stopped listening. I've asked Alder to find me some non-physical labor to do. I may have stopped listening, or perhaps just wandered off. I can't be sure. He does go on, doesn't he? Since I arrived, everyone keeps asking me to work and hunt or fish. These are not my gifts. Is that the gnome I've seen walking the high scaffolds of Gravehal Keep? Take care.
You've come at last. I've been praying for your return. Cape Solace is under attack. Ships have landed. Prisoners have been taken. We have no one left to protect us. My daughter Nina and a few others. She must have been poking her nose where it didn't belong, creeping through the crevices of the northern cliffs. How many times have I told her not to venture too far from the village? That girl, when will she open her eyes? They want the power beneath this island, Akara's magic, which many over the centuries have coveted and sought to possess. Understand, Gallows End has long been a prize for the corrupt and the curious. The Arathi, the Alfar, the Tverga, and even Dead Kel. Invaders come brandishing their weapons, but always they are swept back out to sea. They are not welcome here. I want to believe you, But without our guardian Akara watching over us, we are nothing but victims. Now we face these new invaders, and the world, alone. You will fight, but you will die. These invaders will roll across this island like a wave, and not even you can stop them. Perhaps our time at Cape Solace has come to an end. Like Akara, it cannot protect us anymore. The invaders make their camp in the north along the cliffs. If any prisoners live, they will be there. I pray you're not too late. It is likely that they are being kept in the landing party's camp in the cliffs to the north. You must move quickly. I will not discuss it. Time is what I need. Time and faith. Not in Akara, but in myself. There was never a god here on Gallows End. But that doesn't mean good things were not done in his name. One day I will understand what that really means. Goodbye.
Hello, love. Hello, my love. Shall we walk along the cliffs? Share a stew of eels and oysters? Ew, I take back the last one. Later.
Greetings.
Good to see you again.
come listen to this. I've been longing to tell you the news. I remember who I am. My name is Aubrey Gilchrist, assistant to the great scholar Oath Theswin. We sailed from Rathir to conduct research for his newest scholarly paper. It all came flooding back to me when I found this bit of parchment, another field-growing collection. Based on my earlier findings, I'd estimate that the final Diverger pieces might be located on the eastern portion of the island. You see? I even understand myself now. What a relief. I am Aubrey Gilchrist. I was studying to enter the Scholia Arcana in Rathir when I took an apprenticeship with the great author Oath Theswin. We were travelling the Frostbreak Sea to investigate ancient Diverger outposts, but our ship was sunk by dead Kel. I am the only one left. See you soon.
Hey! Some monsters chased me away from that shipwreck before I could escape with the loot. It's all bagged up. You just need to retrieve it. You'll have to retrieve the loot I gathered from the wreck. Some beast surprised me and I had to flee. Didn't spend much time there, but mostly because I like scouting. I should be able to reach any wreck in no time with these. Be careful.
It's done, my liege. Be sure to have a look around. I am certain you'll be impressed. Incidentally, I've taken the liberty of inviting a recent castaway, a Deirdre Gwent, to serve the keep as your librarian and linguist. You should speak to her in the library. We've built out, yes, but now it's time to build up. In my dream, the keep was much taller than it is now, and the debris does suggest that there was once a second floor above the throne room with an art gallery. I'll just need you to get me the following materials: 4 bundles of beachstone, 3 bundles of emberwood, 2 bundles of sailcloth, and 3 bundles of sea steel. Excellent. I'll get started immediately. It is a perfect place to display and preserve the ancient books I found in the keep, and any we find as we explore the island. Gravehal could become a center for learning and for the translation of strange and ancient tongues. What I have planned for the second floor will make a perfect art gallery. Or perhaps it's because I found a small stash of paintings and there's nowhere else for them to go. Return shortly. Such work takes only as long as it takes. Soon. Bye.
Oh, hi. Yes, my liege. It's already a fine collection of lost books, thanks to Paddy's diligent searching. I hope you will add to it if you discover books around the island. I didn't know what I was going to do down there without something to read. See you.
Greetings. This island is quite fascinating. All the magic swirling about. Thank goodness you got us transportation. I think I may try to steal some time with it to visit some nearby islands. Deirdre is quite useful to have around. She's even helped me translate an ancient book on spellbinding. A pleasure.
Oh, hi. I hope you've been reading every day. Wouldn't want to get out. See you. Oh, you look terrible. Have you been talking to those heretics? I'd need healing after that, too. God, don't fall for this Akara business.
Don't be well, I'll be. It's nice to see a fellow traveler running the show. Patty's been so kind to take me in after my ship wrecked. Don't worry, though. I'm putting myself to use. I sell things and buy them too. No questions asked. I was doing a stint in Moon Camp when old Irian caught me cheating in dice. He kicked me out of the camp, so I got on the next ship out of Rathir. I was hoping to end up in Edessa, not this crazy island. Takes one to know one. I like what you've done here, like our very own traveler's camp. I didn't really buy my way here so much as stowaway. Things went south when the captain found me and tied me to the sail. That probably saved my life, though, or else I'd be as dead as the rest of them. Thanks for stopping by.
Good to see you.
Hello. Nothing like teaching a beast how to be civilized. To lure a beast, I will need it bring me the food I need so I can lure and train the beast. Good day.
You met Akara.
Hi there.
Always wonderful to see you, beloved. Are we embarking today? Please say yes. That I can do.
Come in. Come in. You wouldn't believe how busy we've been since that Fae arrived. Goodbye. Bye.
The Watch sees all in Rathir.
These Alfar women, bewitching is what they are.
Yes, can I help you?
Nothing finer in all Amalur.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
Any luck? The ledger! Oh, Lunala's smile, you've done me a good turn. Master Gwalchmare will be pleased as a fat Jotun when I bring him this, he will.
Do not miss Leogriff's many
The
marvels.
City Watch never rests.
Good day, friend.
Feels good to have my feet on land.
Hello, love. I've been wondering when you'd return. Everything all right? If that's what you want to do, then I'll do it.
Hi there.
You cannot hide your amazement. Truly, your facade is a weak one, my liege. But still, I appreciate the effort. But what is an art gallery without an artist? The painter Benwick Atham from the village showed interest, so I invited him to join us here. You will find him in the gallery, searching for inspiration. There's one last thing to build. Your keep is tall, but, yes, not tall enough. My dream has shown me a tower so tall and so majestic that ships will see it from miles around. You could not be overlooked. For this, I will need 3 bundles of beech stone, 4 bundles of bear hide, 3 bundles of ember wood, and 3 bundles of sea steel. Great! I was worrying I'd have to wait a while. I find it curious that our keep's every need seems to be filled at just the right moment. An artist and a linguist arrive on our beach just as we build a library and a gallery? Preposterous, right? I fear I'm starting to agree with one thing Alda says. Akara brings to the island those who need to be here. Though I had no idea I was building an art gallery, I dare say I may have created the world's finest purely by accident. Up we go, but there's still some work to be done. Visit me in a bit. Now that we can leave the island as we please, I propose we use the tower to lure Cape Solace's most prodigious and brilliant soul. The tower shall be our embassy, and Myfa Ronwyn should be our envoy, carrying your words to the world and bringing prosperity to Gallows End. Goodbye.
What can I do for you? Nothing is more exciting to an artist as a massive room of blank, flat walls. Oh, how I shall fill them! I wasn't doing anyone any good there. I need to be where there's beauty. Bye.
A little help? Ah, at last. I thought the crabs would pick my bones clean. You must set me free. Those louts can't have gotten far, if they're still alive, that is. They'll pay for their crimes, I promise you. The rogues on our prison galley cracked me upside the skull and dragged me in here. Now I know why they were in such foul moods all the time. Be a friend and free me. The lock requires a key, but it should be somewhere nearby. In the wreckage, I'd wager. Then you have my thanks. There's one honourable soul to another. The key was last seen on the bosun's belt, but he's nothing but bones now. I'd follow the crabs. Little buggers appear to have quite the hunger for rotting flesh. Crabs pick through most of the bodies. You might have to kill a few and check their little stomachs. It's filthy work, I know, but it's the only way. Don't loosen my tongue when they talk of gods. I can kill a man as quickly as any god. Save your prayers, my friend. I've seen statues with more life in them than this lot. Pray and fish, fish and pray. Someone slay me, please. Sure, I've heard the stories. Who hasn't? My mum used to tell me that Dead Kell would sell me into slavery if I didn't leave my mucky boots at the door. Ah, whole lot of nonsense. A smart man could make this rock his fortress, his kingdom. All of this salvage just waiting here to be put to use. As for those fools in Cape Solace, they're so desperate they'll pray to ghosts, to figments of their own imaginings. Akara? Ah! I've seen more powerful gods at the bottom of a bottle. I've done my share of work. Mined the pits of Apatir, worked the Wolds' farmlands, even fought as a soldier along the Tawili coast. I don't like to stay in one place. I want to taste everything life has to offer. The last thing I want to do is collect dust. Thought the prison ship would take me someplace exciting. And here I am. Be good. That's a... The Troika be praised. Surely they watch over me and bless me with friends such as you. Many thanks. Now that you've given me back my freedom, I will make the most of it. I swear I saw a village to the west. If that be true, then its people might possess food. Or more importantly, drink. I'll do my best to win their trust. If I fail, there are always other ways to get what I need. Carry on.
You've done a good thing, more than Cape Solace would ever do. You should care more about helping strangers than converting. One you rescued looks strong, fierce. I do hope his strengths are a help and not a hindrance. I will watch him closely. We Darklfar are nothing if not careful. I am forever grateful.
must be fulfilled.
Red will want this one.
fastings, the King heard her wail. A grievous cry of triumph, born of such wicked rapture that his heart burst with wrathful fires. Onward he crept, until in scornful conflict, man met beast with blood-toothed passion. Down the beast fell, the crimson robe swirled, so burned a wall of ruin, as the bright hissing of oaths, dog-bane, mighty lord of Gravehal, and storm-sent king on high.
Someone came. I thought all hope was lost. Everyone else is gone, dead, tortured by a madman named Calder Von. He wants the power of this island, that which belongs to Akara. If only he knew the truth. There is no time. You must go. Von has brought with him Niskaru. They will wipe Cape Solace off the beach and kill anyone found there. Go.
I despair. The Gwynnids live down the beach to the west.
Once again, a threat to Gallows End has been defeated. I wish I could say it was the first such attack. But perhaps a new season has begun. One where we must fend for ourselves and not fall back on the promises of a faceless god. I don't know who you are, stranger, but your presence here has shaken us. We will survive, but it will take time. When I reflect on all the blessings I received on this island, she was the greatest of them all. I did not need a Kara to have a daughter. Farewell.
Akara protects us.
Nothing like teaching a beast how to be civilized. This food will do splendidly. I'm off to lure one of these and train it for you. Come back tomorrow and I should have it ready to do your bidding. Take care.
Oh, welcome to the Gravehal Keep Library. It's everything I hoped it would be and more. I've only barely arrived and I feel myself again. I've been doing some thinking, and I have an idea to build our collection and use my extensive linguistic skill. During my short time here, I found a few books written in ancient languages. I suspect there are more like them on the island, waiting to be found. Should you find any more such books, please bring them to me, and I will gladly translate them for you. I love translating books. Just bring them to me when you find them. It shouldn't take me more than a day to translate anything. I will need a day to translate this. Check back tomorrow. I'm still not done translating the last one you brought me. Give me some more time. Take care.
This island is quite fascinating. All the magic. A pleasure.
Oh, hi.
How can I help you today? Take care, my liege.
I swear I saw a Jotun wreck off Scuttle Beach. Be wary.
I'm flattered by your visit. Now that Paddy suggested, the tower would make a most impressive embassy. If you had not yet found a suitable envoy, I'd be grateful for the chance to prove myself. Nice seeing you.
Cora, do you need my service? It wouldn't surprise me. This filthy island is probably crawling with disease. God, don't fall for this Akara business.
Don't be shy. I hope you're here to put a little gold in my pocket. Thanks for stopping by.
What do you think, my liege? Nothing has ever reached so high to the heavens. I've sent for Myfa Ronwyn, my friend in Cape Solace. She is willing to serve the keep as your envoy to foreign lands. If you require her services, she can be found in the embassy.
Never thought I'd say it, but I truly believe we have a Kara to thank for this keep.
I'm not about to volunteer to be the scion, but I'd have to be a fool to deny the truth. You, the dream, the key, the castaways, all of it, just when we needed it. I hope you don't mind. As a gesture of my gratitude, I planted the seed of a mighty tree in the courtyard in honor of Akara's help. It was the least I could do, I think. My liege, now that your throne room is prepared, you have an opportunity to truly help your people. We will let it be known that whenever you sit upon your throne, you will hear petitions from anyone who comes before you. You may render judgment or offer help as you see fit, and your people will show their gratitude. Bye.
I have been looking for a friend of mine who was also aboard our ship when we wrecked. I believe she could have survived the crash, but I can't find her. Her name is Sister Siana. Will you find her for me? Oh, think Lyria. I saw the front end of the ship floating to the western part of the island. I pray Sister Siana has found her way safely ashore.
I hope you're here to put a little... Gold in my pocket. Come back anytime.
It's quite a beautiful day. Paddy found a bunch of old paintings during his last construction. They're all fairly damaged, but I believe I can restore them using some magical paints. However, I will need you to go kill some monsters for me. Okay, this first painting appears to be some kind of cave. It should be interesting to see how it turns out. For this one, you'll need to kill some Mergen and Scavs. Bring the vials of paint back to me once they've changed colour. You need to tint the vials I've given you by killing certain corresponding monsters. Bring the vials back to me once they've changed colour. Take care.
My liege, I'm humbled to serve Gravehal Keep as its envoy to the world. Thank you for honoring me so. Without further ado, let's begin. By your command, I can embark on diplomatic missions to our closest neighbors across the sea. Shall we begin? With whom should we engage in diplomacy? The Varani are a loose collection of traders. Beyond commerce, Fort Oghorn would just as well have nothing to do with the rest of the world. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them? How big a trade would you like me to make? Excellent. This should improve relations between us. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm on my way out now. I shall see you soon with, I pray, good news. Being the diplomatic sort, I'll just say I am much happier here. Ember Deep is a Diverga city on the Obsidian Isle. Fort Oghorn is a Varani trading post in Dregshaw. Grenlock is a low-sulfur town in the bitter cold of the ice-brined coast. Perhaps, in my service to Gravehal, I can atone for my failings and bring the peace that eluded me. My gifts failed me, however, when the first sparks of the Crystal War ignited. Perhaps nothing could have stopped it, but I still feel culpable. When great powers speak to each other, it has often been with my own voice. I have a way of getting people to ask for what they really want and accept what I am offering. The pleasure was mine.